Hey, can I just set a boundary myself?
First off, I don't even know my age.
Asia, wait. Go ahead, Tashika.
Right. So I can set the boundary is that if you're going to say something to me and then bring up your own experiences, your children, your family, anything like that, I would say that you shouldn't bring that up if I'm not able to respond to it. Right. I don't care about like thought ending phrases or conversation ending phrases. I've never cared for that. I find it to be a form of anti-intellectualism. I don't do that.
All I said is I have children too.
That is using them in the base of your argument.
Not really. No, it's not.
It is.
Well,
when the argument is that I don't have children.
I have children too.
Okay, so when the argument is that I don't have children.
So because I said I have children
anyway,
too, you resort to saying bullshit like that.
So when the argument
wasn't the question asked, isn't there anyone a parent up here? Wasn't that question asked, or am I tripping?
I didn't ask that question.
Be quiet.
I didn't ask that question.
Exactly, AJ. Like
I didn't ask that
Put
question.
it on Showtime because it's Tashika. Hold on. He put it on Showtime because too many people are talking at one time. So can y'all let the girl finish and then y'all chime in, or he's gonna do it again?
Right. I'm sorry, Ebony. Your audio is delayed, so I didn't know.
Bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say again. I didn't ask for you to bring up your kids. You brought up your kids. And I didn't need to bring them up in the argument unless you brought them up in the argument. So I would go ahead and set the boundaries that if you don't want me talking about something, don't talk about it.
That's not a boundary. That's policing. And you know.
I'm sorry. Is it not policing to say that I can't bring up the children that were brought up?
No, because you're trying to have a debate and a discussion about people's personal lives and personal lives.
Wait, you're the one who brought up the personal shit.
No one brought up the person. What do you? I didn't bring.
Just bring up your kids.
I said you're not a mother. That's it. I said you're not a mother, and I think you're a
I wasn't
sellout for
talking
joining the
about you.
unmarried marriage tour.
So unintellectual.
I know I'm not tripping.
You don't have kids.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tashika,
How is it
if
a
you don't
boundary
want
to say
men,
that I can't bring up something that's been talked about, and I say, hey, if you bring up something and I suddenly can't talk about it, how are these not the same fucking boundaries?
Tashika,
Are we five? Leo, stop talking. Are we five?
Can I preaching mental health? But look how you acting. It don't make sense. You're the one preaching that,
You're
right?
a mother who's threatening
Look how
over
you're.
TikTok
Yeah,
live.
I'm a mother. Yep, and I'm a mother that gonna beat that ass.
What you're hinting
gonna
at
go
is
to
what
jail.
right now is
Real
going to
quick,
result in a real
That's
problem.
me.
Prison.
May I please?
That's
May I
me,
please?
white woman.
All right,
Another
okay.
motherless
Hold
child.
on. Let AJ go. Let AJ go. Let AJ go. Let AJ go. Go ahead, AJ.
Tashika, it's okay to have a point of view when it comes to hearing situations, but until you have the life experience of being a parent and going through the trials and tribulations of raising kids, you really don't have an opinion when it comes to the decisions that Leonard decides to make for his kids. You don't have a decision or a point of view to make on what anyone does with their kids if it's for the betterment of them. No, he may not be going to therapy right now. Dude, can I please speak? I've been on mute this entire time. Can I get the same respect? Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you
Thank
can go
you.
ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You cannot tell a person how to parent if you are not a parent yourself, which is where JS was going and which is where Sis was going as well. Me, I am a parent myself. And listen, as a person who has my personal point of views based on my life experience, I know how to handle the things to make the betterment of my child's life better before I think about me. And I get it. If you're not okay, your kids ain't gonna be okay. We all know and understand that. But you still do not have an opinion or an opinion on what he needs to do, and calling him an abuser, which is just absolutely absurd because he's taking his kids out of a toxic situation. So he's actually taking their kids away from their abuser, being their mother. Hello? Or are you not listening fully to the full context of the situation, depending where you want to hopscotch in? But at the end of the day, what he needs to do for himself right now, he's doing for his kids. This man is making sure that he is not eating to make sure that those kids are eating. He is not sleeping to make sure those kids are resting. So he's not abusive. He's just hurting himself. But making sure that they're okay.
Okay.
And trust me, he'll get there. But we can't tell him how to.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
I'm so happy that as black women, we're stepping in between a black woman and a white man. Thank you so much.
I'm not a woman.
Don't do that.
I'm just a human.
About being a black woman. You just threatened.
You question why blackness and how I
It's
get
the principle.
Guys, please,
I wish y'all will hush so Chinty can talk.
Please, give me a second. I put a box open because some people in the chat who are fans of Tashika said that they don't like the fact that she's getting ganged up on. So I can make room so you guys can come up and defend her if you want, even though I know Tashika does not need anybody defending her. She literally debates thousands of people a day. But if you guys are feeling the way, you guys can hop in the box. Again, I don't really have a dog in this fight. I just, you know what I'm saying, Tashika as a friend, I just said my boundary. I just don't want, like, if you're not related to my nieces, I don't like them being mentioned in that light while there's a big argument happening. I just don't feel comfortable with that. That's just my comfortability. But again, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. But it would look crazy me sitting here on TikTok and my sister's going back and forth with somebody and my nieces get mentioned and I don't say anything. That's going to make me like a pussy. So I have to say something. Whether people like it or not, I have to say something. So I'm just saying.
Yet again,
I just want to know where this debater
respectfully,
actually comes from. 'Cause she says
Leonard, you're white.
No, this is about my kids. Like,
Leonard,
what are you talking?
Leonard, I'm talking to Tashika right now, and you're white. Full stop. Like, you gotta wait, my nigga. You like, I'm talking to Tashika right now. That's a black man talking to a black woman. It's like you forget where you at. Like I said, Tashika don't have to agree. That's fine. I'm just saying I'm gonna defend my nieces before anybody on this app. Yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
I understand that, but I think
nobody. I don't know why you just did that.
Who, me?
You don't have to say I have to do it. That's my sister. That's what it is. You don't have to explain that. If you say something, you say that's it. You don't have to explain why.
It's the people in the chat that's.
Who cares about them people? Them is your nieces. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody.
Okay.
If you don't want something, doesn't matter. If you don't want something talked about, whether it's your nieces or your cats, it don't matter. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. I don't care whose supporter they are.
Damn.
Fair enough.
If they ain't your family, don't do all that explaining. If they got power, oh well, they better scroll out.
Also,
hit
no
the block.
shade. A black woman that chose a whole bunch of racist ass white men over herself and her people. I don't think that race has a place in this conversation.
Oh Lord,
this bitch is a sellout. So why in the fuck are we having the conversation?
I chose a whole bunch of
I'm sorry. Can we repeat that one more time?
no.
Is this what we're doing now?
I'm gonna repeat it. A black woman that sold out that sold out herself and her people for a group of white boys just to be seen on something called the Unfuck America tour.
Oh my God.
But now we're gonna sit up here and play the whole, oh yeah, they black, they white. So they can, no, fuck that. Clearly this bitch like white men. Let them chime in. Because she obviously picked them over all of us anyway. So who gives a fuck? She's a sellout. She's a sellout. I'm not about to play race games with a sellout.
How did I pick
Fucking Leonard, clock in, fair game. She's a sellout.
But wait a minute. If all we got is rhetoric, would you like for me to explain my philosophy?
Yes,
I don't give a fuck about your philosophy. You're a sellout.
Because of course you don't care. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
I actually want Tashika to explain the philosophy because I'm actually curious because I meant to inbox you about that because
100%.
Yeah, I'm curious.
People take it as so. I don't know if it's like a simpleton nature or if it's like I don't know. Or if people just really want to hate me. But historically, Black people have gone into systems that have harmed them in the past. Historically, Black people have operated within the systems that have harmed them in the past in order to try to maneuver them or change them to benefit them and their community over time. And that is exactly what I have done with the people in the UFA. The reality is that they're not getting less popular. And what happened on TikTok only mattered on TikTok. These people are being followed by the New York Post, the Washington Post. They were on Fox News, Charlie Kirk. What else was it? CNN. They're not getting smaller. And if these people are the terrible people that we all agree that they are, I think it is very important that we have someone there to be like, hey, this is off. This is wrong. I think it is important to help mold these things. I would appreciate you not interrupt me.
And I would appreciate you not being a sellout.
I would appreciate. That's not selling out. That's the opposite of selling out.
You
Absolutely selling the fuck out.
Hey, come on, God, please.
No, Johnson wants her to
I want her to talk uninterrupted. I want to hear this because I'm cool with her, and I was meaning to ask her about it. I just never got to it, so I just left it alone. But everybody kept saying, "Oh, Tashika sold out. She's going to the Fuck America to the." I'm like, oh, okay. So
I'm also not on the tour. What I ended up providing them was like rhetorical support as well as giving them extra ways in which they can like help their image and gain more funding and things like that, right? Because these people are not getting smaller. I also relentlessly was debating the people who were on the tour about their topics. This is not me doing nothing, and that's not me selling out. That is me doing what I think is right, and I'm going to continue to do that. If you want to like be on this app and continue to do all your fucking nothing all day, be my guest, but I am going to be in the streets, and I am going to have to work if I seek to make a change. If I seek,
because you want to sit up here and
watch
be with
way
a
too
white
much
man.
porn, buddy.
No, I do the work in real life.
I am going
I actually
to.
give money
Then you
to
should
black people all
understand
day,
exactly
every
what's
day,
going
babes.
on.
You don't do anything.
Then you should understand exactly what's going on.
whatsoever.
But anyway, like I was saying before,
I'm muting everyone except Tashika. I want her to finish. I want her to ask a devil's advocate question. Go ahead. Yeah, you know your name. Go ahead, Tashika.
No, but like I just think this is important, right? Like it's so weird. This is historically what Black people have done in the face of our like own liberation and prosperity in this country. Over time, I realized that these people have power, and you are going to have to be in the same rooms as them sometimes. You are going to have to interact with them. This idea that you're not going to have to is false. It just is. My experiences have shown that separating myself from these people doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. But you know what can do something? Actively proving them wrong in conversation, spending dozens of hours with them on the phone, helping them like curate their arguments, changing their beliefs on certain topics. This is what causes change. Because again, they're only getting bigger. They have sustained like